An example of the program interface. Interface, I am taking the interface name and followed by the declaration of the variable here, and methods void void great and void pray. So here I want to implement the code for methods of great and pray. I would like definitely should need the class support here. Definitely should need the class support here. Class GS is the class name and implements religion, and I am taking the method name is great. Already I am creating the class GS here, but religion is the interface name. I am implementing extract the data into the interfaces, calling the function into the through implements religion. So public void get, where we are taking, already we have to declare it into the interfaces. From that interface method we are accessing to here, we are implementing the code within the class box, um, block. Here public void great system.out.println, I am printing the particular string group of characters, and again I am taking the next method pray. So here public void pray, the system.out.println, we pray at means we can display into the methods. So we are creating for the object creation, we need one more class here, because here we creating an object for public static void main. Here class interface, I am class taking the class name and public static void main here. I am preparing the class name is the GS. So GS you have to followed by the declaring of the instance of a variable name and a new GS. I am calling the method great with the support of object and calling the pray method with the support of prayer. So here the code developed into the class support of the implements keyword. So and implementing interface having common function names. So here I am declaring the two types of interfaces. I want to take two different types of interfaces. So here interface 1, and I am taking the method name, and again I am declaring the next interface again interface name 2, and a void display, and a class name I am implementing for display and implementing for another display method. So here the first function is the display, second function also I am taking the display. This is the method or loading functions here. That's here class implements L1 comma interface 1 comma interface 2. So I am declaring the variable here public void display, that is the interface 1 display, and system dot display I am preparing here interface 7, that is the creation of object creation. The class object here new of C, here class name is the C, I am taking preparing the object creation, and object display I am preparing. So this we are taking the different types of interfaces onto the next method. Here note, when implementing an interface method we must declare as a public. Why? Because we are declaring as a public. When you are calling the functions in outside of the class, definitely all the methods should come into the class from the creation of the interfaces. So here we are preparing, when implementing an interface method, it must declared as a public. It is possible for classes that implement interfaces to define additional member of their own. Here partially implementation of interface means, if we want to implement an interface in a class, we have to implement all the methods defined in the interfaces. What you are expecting to implementing the code with the support of class should declared into the interface block. But if a class implements an interface but does not fully implement the methods defined by the interfaces, then that class must be declared as a abstract. The example of the program: interface name, void display 1, void display 2. I have to take in the two methods of into the block, and abstract class C1 implements interface 1. Public void display, the show methods have to display system.out.ln, and class 2 extends class 1. We have to inherit the data from abstract class into the class 2. So here also have to declaring the display2 method and implementing the code within the block, and we have to followed by the creation of a object here. Next one, interface variable. Interface variable means accessing interfaces variables. So one can declare variable as object reference that use an interface rather than a class type. When you call a method through one of these references, the correct version in will be called based on the actual instance of interface being references. Here the example of the program: interface area calculation. We are taking the variable declaration as well as followed by the method declaration with the support of parameterized method. So class circle implements area calls. Area call means interface block. We are implementing the data into the circle. So here public double we are taking the method name in area calculation. Here we are implementing the code within the block. So class interface 3, the public static void main, the method declaration here. So area double or equal to area. Here we are passing the float value into the block into the same 10 comma 25. We have to pass the parameterized value and displaying the function, that is the variable declaration. So here variable as is declared to be the interface type area call. That's why I am explaining on that. It was assigned an instance of a circle. Although we can be used to access the recalculation method, already we are taking the recalculation method into the interface block. It cannot access any other member of the client classes because of you have to declare the abstract method. An interface reference variable only has knowledge of the method declared by its interface declaration. So next one is extending interface. So here one interface can inherit another by use the keyword for extend. It is similar to single inheritance concepts or multi-level inheritance concepts. We have to declaring the variables into the interfaces using extend keyword. So when a class implements an interface that inherit another interface name, means derived interface name, it must provide implementation of all methods defined within the interface inheritances. So any class that implements as interface must implement all methods defined by the interfaces, including any that inherited by other access classes. Here first I have to create the interface 1. The method name is the display1. And extending interface, already I am taking the interface 2 extends interface 1. Means here I am single inheritance interfaces using in first interface taking the display1 method, second interface display taking the display2 method. Already display1 extract into the interface 2 block. So that's why we are implementing the class for interface 2 only, cannot take interface 1 because of this is the extending interfaces. So here class 1 I am taking the O1 methods into the public I am taking the display public void display method system.out.println. So here what you are observing me here, we are implementing the code for interface 2 because of already we are extending the interface 1 into the interface 2. From that information we are extracting the data into the class, we are implementing the interfaces 2 block. We have to implement the code on that class support only. So we are declaring this type of the extending interfaces. So multiple inheritance using interfaces means we are taking the interfaces wherever you want, that location we can declare itself. So here class student I am taking the different methods and variable declaration, but here I am preparing the interface 1 and void display and class name extends, this implements into the extends me the implementation of next method. So these are the up to extending interfaces. I am taking the class. Next class accessing interfaces and multiple implementing interfaces I will explain about on next class. Thank you one and all.